In your teens, you have a lot of free time. Now you can either waste this time that you have, or you can pick up new hobbies that are productive, attractive, and will teach you valuable skills. And if you click this video, you're probably looking for the second option, which I respect a lot because most people wouldn't do that. Most people today who have free time just waste it. So in this video today, I'm going to share with you 13 different hobbies that you can start picking up today. From physical hobbies, to cerebral hobbies, to creative hobbies, and finally to financial hobbies. And just so you know, hobbies are not only productive and teach you valuable skills, but they can make you a much more attractive man. And if you watch this video fully, I'll show you how you can turn these hobbies into a career. So let's start with physical hobbies. The first one is obviously hitting the gym. Go to the weight room, lift some weights, do some plyo or calisthenics. Just start working out. And if you've seen my day in the life videos, you know this is something I do on a daily basis. And not only for my physical health, but for my mental health and my productivity as well. I work out first thing in the morning, which I've noticed makes me really productive throughout the rest of the day, because I'm doing one of the hardest tasks in the morning as soon as I wake up. So after that, the rest of the day kind of just flows. Now, I tell my friends this all the time. You don't have to work out for 2 to 3 hours at a time. 45 minutes to 1 hour per workout is perfect. And number 2 under physical is sports. Now again, this could be anything you're interested in or find fun, whether it's a team sport, a school team, or something completely different. It could even be a pickup game you do with your friends every weekend. Growing up, I've always been a very sporty kid, especially throughout middle school and now going into high. I joined my first team sport right after middle school, and now I train 4 to 5 times with them and have 1 or 2 games a week. On top of that, I do 1 to 2 individual trainings a day, and I play pickup soccer with my brother on the weekend. So sports are pretty much my life. Number 3 under physical is martial arts. Now there's a very wide range of martial arts you can get into. You can go into striking like boxing, kickboxing, MMA, or you can do more technique style martial arts like taekwondo, karate, or muay thai. Before you start any of the physical activities, I suggest you inform yourself a bit. You can watch YouTube videos on the ones you're interested in. And number 4 under physical is steady state cardio. If you don't know what this is, it's doing the same thing for a long period of time. So this can be running, cycling, even swimming. I actually used to dread swimming so much, but as of last year, I started swimming after my soccer practices, and it's improved my recovery time, my mood, and my endurance. Now steady state training is embedded in my soccer routine because it's essential to improve cardio and stamina. And whether you go to the gym or not, you can always add a 10-minute run in your day. But I definitely recommend you go outside to do this. It's a completely different vibe. Getting into the second segment, cerebral. The first hobby under cerebral is reading. Now, I recommend you read books, articles, or blogs that will actually teach you something. It could be something that you're interested in. It could be a topic that you're not so much informed about, but you want to learn more. Now, personally, I used to hate reading. Through middle school, whenever I'd get a book report, I'd always ChatGPT it or find a copy online. But 2 years ago, when I started taking self-improvement seriously, I told myself to start reading books because I knew how informative and good they were for me. So the first book I bought was Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. And what you can do, which is what I did, is instead of going to bed scrolling on your phone, pick up your book and read a couple pages. Since then, I've read many other books, and right now I'm currently reading $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. The second hobby under cerebral is writing. And this is also something I picked up, which is journaling. And it's something that I've always heard of, but never tried myself. But once I did, I realized how much it taught me about me. When you're laying out your thoughts, your problems, your goals, what you're grateful for on a piece of paper, it forces you to be fully transparent with yourself. And because I started journaling, I feel like I know myself 10 times better. So whenever you have anything on your mind, then grab a piece of paper and start writing. Now you can also write in the form of tweets. You can start a Twitter or Instagram account and write about topics you're interested in. You can write scripts for videos and then link that to another topic that I'll be talking about in just 1 second. And the thing about writing is that it improves your overall literacy. Not only are you better with grammar, but when it comes to speaking or communicating, you're more aware of your words. Number 3 under cerebral, talking. This is a very valuable skill to have, not only in personal settings, but in professional settings too. Personally, in my career, when it comes to sales, when it comes to negotiation, when it comes to networking or making connections, talking is a very important skill to hold in those settings. A few ways you can do that is by number 1, joining a virtual group. These are virtual communities where you can talk about topics that you're interested in. Another way to improve your communication is by talking to the camera. You don't have to upload it or post it. You can just send it to your family or keep it to yourself. But this will help you in those awkward, uncomfortable settings. And then you can look back at those recordings and see what you can work on. I want you to challenge yourself to compliment 3 strangers every single day. And once you've done this for a week, I want you to try and hold a conversation with someone, preferably a girl. Lastly, under cerebral is cooking. The great thing about cooking is that there's endless amount of things you can do with it. Not only is is it teaching you a valuable skill that will save you money, because now you're not going out to get your food, but it's also keeping you healthy because you're going to learn to cook foods that you enjoy and that are healthy for you. Getting into the third segment, creative hobbies. We as humans are creators. That's what allows us to keep growing. So it's crucial for you to build the skill of creativity. One of the skills that will help you build creativity is content creation and film. Even with me not being a content creator, I'm forced to think of new and creative ways to make videos around self-improvement topics. Not only to make it valuable, but to make it interesting for the viewer as well. And again, I'm not telling you to go out there and be a YouTuber, but you can simply film a video about something you're interested in and then think of creative ways to make it better and more entertaining. You like to work out? Start making fitness videos and make content around that. You can even make faceless content and turn that into a career. So as you can tell, there's a lot of ways to go about it. Number 2 under creative is website and email design. Currently, I own an email and web design agency, so I have personal experience doing this. And it's very interesting because I have to create email campaigns and websites that look good, and they have to be designed in a way that will translate the most sales through call to action. So it forces me to get really creative. So it can be a website for something you're working on personally. And eventually, if it's something that you're good at, you can actually reach out to small businesses and tell them, hey, your website isn't looking so good. I can make you one for X amount of money. And number 3 under creative is drawing, Photoshop, or editing. Simply grab a blank piece of paper. Even if you're not Da Vinci, try and draw something. Replicate anything. If you like doing it more digitally, you can use apps like Canva and Photoshop. Do some virtual designs like design thumbnails. Create posters with things you like, and try editing some raw footage and see how you can play around with things. In the process, you're forced to be creative and you learn skills that are currently in high demand. And the final segment, financial hobbies. The first one is learning a valuable skill. Now, this can be anything from thumbnail design to editing to email marketing. Go on ChatGPT, look at different services on demand, and start learning it. Spend 30 minutes to an hour every single day researching, and in a couple weeks, you'll be an expert. And then you can offer your services to small businesses and creators. The second hobby under this list is monetizing any of the skills I listed so far. Throughout the video, I was hinting at you that you could turn any of these hobbies into a career, whether that be writing, editing, design, content creation, and the list goes on. But a very important point to make is make money a byproduct. Start with a hobby that you're actually interested in. Do a ridiculous amount of volume on it. Become extremely good at it, and then from there you can learn to monetize. That pretty much wraps up the video. I hope you found value from this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Let me know in the comments which hobby you're gonna start learning first. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.